Madden 19 Ultimate Team video. Earlier you saw me rip a few packs, try to get that Aaron Donald. We didn't do it. Then you saw me try to get a couple more Night Guardian players because they all enraged today, and I did. So now you're going to see some gameplay with 5 enraged Night Guardian players. Let me go over the players real quick again before we get started. We are in our playoff game. I believe we're in our conference championship. So our team's looking pretty beastly. So we went and got the Michael Thomas. We got him up to 94 speed. That's pretty good. So he's our starting wide receiver. Let's take a look at his stats. He is 7 foot tall, 94 speed, 93 catch, 89 catch, 92 short route running. We're going to try to take advantage of that height and that speed that we got him at. Then we also got the we got the center. We put him in there. He was actually better than our center, so we put him in there. We put the right tackle in there. They look pretty beastly, guys. So we actually got 6, not 5. We put Landon Collins in there. We put not the speed gem on him. We put the skill gem. So he ended up getting 99 play rec, 97 pursuit, 86 man, 96 zone, but he's also 7 feet tall. And his catching, I believe, got up pretty high too. His catching's 87. That's pretty damn beastly for a strong safety. 87. Did I put any other chems on him? Oh, I did. I put pick specialist on him, pick 6. So he should be able to do a lot of picks. Then we got Khalil Mack. He looks like a monster. We put the strength gem on him. 92 strength, 96 tackle. He got 97 block shed, 99 power move, and 86 finesse move. He looks like a beast, and he got up to a 96 overall. And the man himself, Mean Joe Green, got to a 97 overall. He has 77 speed. That's actually pretty fast for DTs. 99 strength, 97 tackle, 99 block shed, 99 power move. So let's go ahead and get a gameplay. Again, we are in our playoffs. This is the defense. It's not bad defense. We are rocking the Ravens chemistry, or Ravens team chem. We got 25 of them. Most of them are all backups. But because of that, any Raven player on here got +1 speed. Eric Weddle. We put Deion Sanders as Raven. Let me show you his stats real quick. They are bad. Check out this cornerback stats. Because we maxed him out as Raven and lockdown, 96 speed, virtually, the fastest player in the game. 98 man, 98 zone. Badass for our starting corner. So, like I said, we maxed out, or we didn't max out, but we got 25 players, mainly as backup as Ravens, to get that +1 speed. And our offense is pretty decent too. When we put Shannon Sharp in here, we switched up our captains because Shannon Sharp was actually a Raven. So we ended up getting him some beastly tight end Raven stats. As you can see, for tight end, at this point in the game, getting him up to 88 speed, that is great. We got him 88 speed, 95 catch, 91 catch in traffic. That's bad for a tight end. That's pretty good. And then, can't wait to try out this Michael Thomas right here at 7 feet tall and 94 speed. Let's go ahead and get into the game. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to probably be doing a lot of talking, trash talking, getting upset, getting happy during the game. So excuse that and just have fun watching this live stream with 6. I put on the post 5. It's actually 6 enraged players. We are in our second playoff game. That's our divisional, not our conference. I thought it was a conference. So we are in the divisional game. It's a must win. So wish me luck, everyone. Let's try to knock this one in the win books. All right. That, I'm assuming, is us. That's our opponent has a beastly of a team, too. He does have a good team. He has the same players I have that aren't even in the top 3. I have my Ricky Williams at 95, and I have my Deion Sanders at 95. They didn't even make the cut to be top 3, though. Anyways, this is going to be an interesting game, ladies and gentlemen. A tough game. But win or lose, those are the ones you want. So let's go ahead and get to the game.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Our opponent even has Madden. Look at that. There's actually no reason why our opponent shouldn't win. I don't know if I saw... I didn't see any enraged guys. He probably does, but he doesn't have any of the main ones. He doesn't have Khalil Mack. He doesn't have Mean Joe Green.
Vic will look to throw on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A good pickup there at 22.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run,
looks like this is one of those one formation gurus.
Hence that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Flushed out.
Yeah, you better throw that out. Yeah, this is one of those one formation gurus, guys. We actually do the best on playing these guys. It's these guys that have gotten us to this point.
That's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being real precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Looking middle, and it's
incomplete. This guy did the same play 3 plays in a row. How about that, guys? With his team, I don't know why a player would play like this.
Very good on that play.
It makes no sense as he burns a timeout. This guy legitimately has, out of 250 opponents that we played, this guy legitimately has, he's ranked up there in the top 3, probably top 3 with the best teams that we've ever played.
In this first quarter. Here's Michael Vick. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Let's see if he goes for it.
A penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
So far, he's done 1 formation, 3 the same play, and 1 of a different play.
I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Fourth down, Vic.
Nope. So our opponent puts us in incredible field position, playing the oddest way that we've ever seen an opponent with this guy's team. I don't understand players that play one formation the whole game when they have one of the best teams in the world and they can literally play any formation. They have the team to do it. Now, if you have a sucky team, let's say a 88 overall, an 89 overall, and you're playing someone with a 93 overall, then I understand you play one formation. That makes total sense. But it doesn't make sense playing one formation the whole game when you have one of the best teams that I've seen on Madden. It makes absolutely no sense at all. He's probably going to play one formation on defense too. So far he's pressed every time. We're going to assume that's what he's going to keep doing, pressing. As we go ahead and throw to our tight end who has 88 speed, there's no way he's going to keep up with him.
Big play for the defense.
Remember, guys, we get the ball back at half. So at this point, knowing our opponent plays one formation on offense, knowing that we're already in field goal range, we will gladly take a field goal. And knowing that our opponent likes to press his safeties, I highly advise against that, ladies and gentlemen. Do not press your safeties because, think about it. If you're running the ball and your opponent gets past you, there's no safeties back there for support. If you're throwing the ball, you're playing man on man now. Those are the things you got to think about, guys, when you're playing this. This guy obviously doesn't know how to think. Look at him. There he goes pressing his safeties again. Who does this? I mean, he does, apparently. He's basically playing cover 6 press. Cover 6 press my safeties. That's what he's doing the whole time so far. Guy has Madden and he's playing the same thing on defense, same thing on offense. How about that?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I'm guessing our opponent never heard that old saying, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. The thing our opponent doesn't understand is everything he's doing so far is broken and he needs to fix it.
To the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Sharp. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Remember, we are totally fine with just getting a field goal.
Tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Knowing that we get the ball at half and he only plays one formation on offense and one formation on defense.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards that time out of the scramble.
Again, guys, if you're just joining us, we're showcasing 6 of the enraged players. We have 2 on offensive line. We have 1 wide receiver as in Michael Thomas. We have Landon Collins, Mean Joe Green, and Khalil Mack.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the
So far, all our opponents done is run one formation for the most part on offense. Went for it on 4th down on the 50-yard line, and of course didn't get it. I mean, what's the odds of you getting it when you're running the same play? You basically ran the same play and try to playmaker both times. 3 times, actually, tried to playmaker.
Back out on the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense.
So now he's switching basically from that other formation to what I like to call this the halfback wheel formation.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
For a right side, going to be complete to Moss. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again, on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Throwing, Vic. Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
Almost a fumble right there. Don't know why our opponent did that, as he runs the same play 5 times in a row. Ladies and gentlemen, when you guys play, I don't suggest you running the same plays over and over. Statistically speaking, when you're playing Madden and you're running one formation or even one play over and over, you're more likely to get a turnover than a touchdown.
Able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he gets them a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
As our opponent runs, once again, same formation. This is going to be the 3rd time in a row. As we go ahead and we stop him at the 2-yard line. Let's see what our opponent does. Earlier he went for it on 4th down at the 50-yard line. So we know we can play defense against our opponent. We held him on the first time, going for it on 4th down. This time we held him on a field goal. He loves to do the same plays over and over and over. That's what I believe got him.
Yeah, I can just imagine.
I don't know what our opponent's doing right here, but thank you, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, don't do that stupid sidekick glitch because EA just started patching it. It's not worth it. He just gave me the ball in the 40-yard line. Remember, guys, I get the ball back at half first.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he checks this one down to Williams.
As we go ahead, and we're in field goal range, ladies and gentlemen, so let's go ahead and just start milking this clock. Remember, guys, we get the ball at half. Again, we're in a position we're okay with the field goal, as long as he doesn't get the ball back the rest of this half. Now, linebacker cross, I don't suggest that because drags can beat that, and halfback dives can beat that easily. I don't suggest doing linebacker cross, guys, and it looks like he's going to do it again. Let me show you guys what beats this.
He's going to win that battle just about every time.
Halfback dives, you're going to gain anywhere from 2 yards to 10 yards per play, guys. Our opponent likes to get in there, and he likes to do the same play. He likes to do plays that don't work. We're okay with that. And he likes to press his safeties. Remember, guys, when your opponent's doing a linebacker cross, keep him in it. You're bound to gain anywhere from 2 to 5 guaranteed. Just about guaranteed. Right now, we're in a position where we could just milk the clock, too. But remember, guys, 2 to 10 yards per play for linebacker cross when you do a halfback dive play. As you guys can see, boom. Another 2 yards. It's perfectly fine with us.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Let's go ahead and just take this down, just in case we don't get the first. Our opponent's pretty foolish not calling a first timeout.
The play fake, he'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Now he calls a timeout with 42 seconds, but I don't advise a linebacker cross. If your opponent knows what they can do, they can run on you all day.
Yeah, this is good.
He only has one timeout with 10 seconds. Yeah, he's going to have to stay away from doing the same plays over and over, and he's not going to be able to run this out. If he runs this out, he turns possibly 2 plays into 1 play. So let's see what he does. My advice to you guys, I wouldn't run that out. He ran it out. He turned 2 plays into 1 play. You guys see that? He has 6 seconds. He would have had 2 plays. You're a better shot at running 2 plays than trying to run it out. Remember that, guys, always. So his best player is probably Moss. We'll triple team Moss.
A first down throw coming for Vick. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete.
Triple teamed him and he still threw it. Sometimes I don't know about these players. They have some of the best teams in the world and they just don't know how to play the game.
And it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
So remember, guys, we only had the ball twice. We scored both times that we had the ball. Here goes our opponent with that weird-ass kick again. And here he goes. That's why I don't advise that, guys. I guess this guy doesn't know EA did a patch. EA doesn't like when players just do that all day. It's unrealistic, and they like to make this game as realistic as they can. So any little nukes, you know, crannies, glitches, that's what I call the glitch sidekick. It's glitch. EA doesn't like glitches. They like to get rid of glitches.
They stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing
as he's oddly still doing linebacker cross blitz. Very weird.
Start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd down, McNair. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Did I catch that? Oh shit, I did.
Catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down.
What a catch. Excuse my language, guys. As he's sticking to this defense very oddly.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And complete to the tight end Walker, right side.
Don't know how Walker dropped that, but that's a wrap.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because You would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
And he drops it. Well-deserved drop. As he keeps running the same place. Ladies and gentlemen.
First half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to run the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. A second down throw for Vick. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And that's caught inside the 35. And that one results in 35.
This guy really likes doing the same plays over and over. I'll give him that.
Looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people.
Virtually, he's ran the same play, I would say, counting the last drive, like 9 times in a row. Again, guys, I wouldn't advise that.
But now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Like, if he still keeps running the same play, he's bound to just get either a turnover,
Being chased out left.
either a turnover or a field goal. Now, if he would change up his formations, he'd probably be winning 14-0 by now.
Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They can never contain him back in the day. Remember 2006?
I think he lost yards on me. I don't know. He didn't gain nothing. Again, guys, playing how he's playing, you're bound to either get a turnover or a field goal. Either one of those, I'm perfectly fine with.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Vick now. And that is incomplete.
Like I say, guys, either a turnover or a field goal. Perfectly fine with either of them.
Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And Zerlin's kick is good. And that will tie things up at 6-6. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did.
Why is this guy still doing these kicks?
Stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right?
He got that one, but he's 1 for 2 in doing these dumb kicks.
Better running off the field.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they...
So we're going to go ahead and run one play and then go to the 4th quarter.
Ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Again, it's Williams. Look at the spin.
Wow, he is a spinning machine. You guys got to put spin specialists on him, and you got to max out his spin. I got his spin up to 98, I believe.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling.
This guy's playing one defense, one offensive play. Crazy. This guy literally has one of the top 10 teams I've ever seen, that I've ever played against, and I've played a lot of games. Total disrespect to all the players on his team. He's not even utilizing any of the players that he's got. He's, to me, that's a waste of time and money he put into the game to do the same exact play on defense and offense over and over.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the
Still
move
sticking to
on
linebacker
1st
cross
down.
splits and pressing his safeties.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. McNabb. And this one's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lawrence Taylor.
Since we know we can hold this guy to a field goal, we're going to go for it.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe
he's going to go down.
Could not get the ball out.
Leading the surge there, he drops in for a loss of 6. So now I need an explanation for that one, Charles. You're tied, fourth quarter, deep in your own territory. What was going on in their mind?
I can't even begin to imagine. I understand being aggressive. You know, how many times have you looked at me and said, are you crazy? Why would you say go for it there? I wouldn't in this situation. I'm not sure what he was thinking other than maybe he doesn't believe in his defense at all anymore, that he just says, I've got to go for it in this situation. But his meeting, the head coach's meeting with the GM and the owner, that's going to be an interesting one because he's going to have to offer an explanation for this one. And how about the defense? They had to look across the field and go, that's the ultimate disrespect, isn't it?
Yep. They run it again with Williams. Oh, now he bowls him over. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
Shift your guy. Here comes his guy. And he doesn't shift him. Ooh, he was lucky to get that shit back. He better take his field goal. That was a well-deserved fumble.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Wrong time to keep doing those kicks. Again, guys. He's already kicked it 4 times like that. 3 of them have been mess-ups. I wouldn't advise doing that if I were you guys.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30.
All right, now we milk the clock because we're up for the tie or the win. I knew I could get that sooner or later because of the type of blitz he's doing is the only reason why I got that. So now we're in easy field goal range. Don't know why he's not calling a timeout. But we're either going to kill the time, get the tie, kill the time, get the win.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a pitch out to Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is your spin specialist. That's why you don't keep doing linebacker cross blitz, guys. It doesn't work against the run, and it doesn't work if I do deep posts, and I proved it on both of those plays. Ladies and gentlemen, our opponent now cannot settle for field goals anymore. He needs a touchdown. And he's running out of time. All we got to do is play solid D, cover his same play.
Fielded about a yard deep.
We get 1 turnover, he's done.
Call it the 24-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense set to
he can't run it anymore. He's already past that point, so now he's going to go to his halfback wheel formation plays.
But it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they want.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They'll look to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. He got 29 yards.
There he goes doing the same plays. Well, we played solid D all times that we're over here, so we just got to keep it up. Because he can't do those same plays anymore. He knows that. He doesn't have enough room. And this is where we play the best.
Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Okay, we went ahead and got him. Ladies and gentlemen, don't ever take this long calling a play. So now the position we put him in is he either's got to take a 5-yard penalty or call timeout. We're good with either one. We hope he takes a timeout. This is why you don't take that long calling plays, guys.
Touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On the toss, here's Williams. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the
Well, he got a good play right there. Now we got to get in field goal range.
The offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? Zerline out now to kick this one away. And here now the offense heading back out there. They only need a field goal. Obviously the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Back to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. You look to throw. Catch here, left side, Thomas.
How about that, guys? We're in field goal range. 2 plays. Why? Because he's playing this deep freaking cover outs.
Seconds left on the clock. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room.
6 for 4 touchdown.
He's back to throw. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
We could probably do 2 more plays.
Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
So we're going to try to do a quick outpost.
This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator.
Trying to see how far we are from field goal. We are in field goal
now
range.
A final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Don't know why he ran it out.
Through regulation, no reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And he'll wind up getting an extra
surprised he even got a
yards
second
still.
still.
As he'll bring this one out to the 27. So out come the Bucks now. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand off.
Beautiful.
He cannot get away. Down goes Vic.
We knew he would try one of his same plain ass plays. This guy loves doing one formation, for those of you who just joined
here
us.
In overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win.
We know what he's going to run. Now it's all about
field goals. The next team to score wins.
Yeah, overtime. Whoops, I just gave him a free fucking position. Now it's all about
the game is over at that point.
So that one
if he's going to run the same play still. Because I think that's going to be the key to me having a chance in this.
first down. Vic looking deep downfield. So they took
like I said, guys, that was almost a pick. If I have a chance in this game, I think it's off of him running the same formation over and over. Not just the same formation, ladies and gentlemen. The same play.
Right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On second down, Vic again. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense...
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that was closer to my guy than his. Like I said, guys, only chance we have is if he goes for it right here on fourth, or if he keeps doing the same place.
Fourth down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely
I'll take him going for it on fourth. He'll practically put us in field goal range if he doesn't get it. And the only chance I think that we have that he doesn't get it is if he keeps running the same play. Yeah, I read chat, bro. I can see you. F-E-S-E-S-E. It's just hard sometimes when I'm trying to concentrate on the game, too. But I see all you guys chat. I see the what's up. I see you overtime, laugh out loud. And ladies and gentlemen, he's going for it. So this is the position he's in. If he doesn't get this, he virtually puts me just about in field goal range. Biggest mistake you could do, whether he gets it or not, ladies and gentlemen, don't do this in overtime. Don't do what our opponent is doing.
They're going to go for it on fourth down. It'll be Vic once more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in field goal range because we are playing one of the weirdest opponents that does not know how to play this game. You do not go for it on the 45-yard line in overtime.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
This guy does not deserve the win, by the way, guys. The amount of times he plays the same plays over and over, he does not deserve the win. Should we take the field goal right here, guys?
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy
we could get a little closer
and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them.
We're already in field goal range, by the way. Anything that this opponent gets, he well deserves it. Getting a loss, well deserved.
Carrying out is productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Alright guys, we are in easy field goal range as our opponent uses his last time out, and we are okay with that. We are terribly okay with that. Why? Because now he can ice us.
Between the free safety and the strong safety, one will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot.
He had a better shot at icing us than calling timeout right there.
On third down, here's Williams. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the game without an ice.
Off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what they're
and we win. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for joining the live stream. Well-deserved win by us. That opponent had Madden. He had one of the best teams we've ever played. But he played one formation non-stop on offense, one formation non-stop on defense. You guys, take it from me. Do not do that. He also kept doing that sidekick. He got it 1 time out of 5. The other 4 times he got a penalty. I got it on the 40-yard line. You guys, don't play like this guy. I hope you guys learned a valuable lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Till next time, we're out.